Right, you've got a picture, you've got sound. Off we go. I want to continue with my bottrop from yesterday. I had a little practice run earlier this morning. I think I know where I want to go with this now. Okay, this is a small but quite stable setup to supply me with all the stuff I need to develop and enlarge this, yeah. So let's say I didn't know much about this game, and I would now go and check the book and see what recipes we can have here. I go through all my tools and I find, oh, I can have a hoe or a scythe or a metal axe. Now that would be something, right? That seems to be locked. It needs research. Okay. There's a research station looking like this. And it seems I can make it. I've got all the ingredients. Nothing is grey. Okay. What about the blueprints here? This is all the tool stuff. Workbenches. This is storage, and this is, oh, the seed dispenser, an incubator, and a research station. There it is. Okay, can you guys make that for me? What's required? Logs, planks, poles, and stones. What is my building brigade doing here? They provide log and plank and pole. Stone is missing. Well, I think I know what your job is. Take stones from here, bring them there. Take as many as you can, if you can. Bring them here until your hands are empty, and do that. Well, here, in this double coverage area, that's where the most wind-up bots are working. It's best to do all the important stuff here. Now we've mined so much stone that we get a certificate and a Mac and a sou'wester. Well, there you go. And a commemorative slab. And we're ready to begin our exciting journey of scientific discovery. Oh. All available research is summarized here. Click on an entry to see what you need to research, and all related technology unlocked. Oh, there's tool technology, storage, farming, robotics, shelter, cooking. Some have a star. Okay. So what about this? I can research that. All right. So if I select this now, oh, I can choose, and the stone activates the tool technology stuff. Apparently I need 1 stone and 20 colonist wealth. Is that in the book? Yeah, this is where the search field is. Colonist wealth. Yeah, that's what it looked like. Needs a colonist. And he comes from a seed in an incubator, and the seed comes from the seed dispenser. And that can be made... Croupier, how are you made? On a workbench using 1 plank. That's good. I guess someone needs to make a workbench first. Do you have room for a workbench up here? Good. Now let's move the lab out of the way. And this here, this is also a sort of blocking a little bit, isn't it? Let's move that somewhere else too. Okay. The table hasn't been finished yet because we need sticks. I don't have a builder that brings us sticks. The stone guy is here. This is now stick to blueprint. Never do this yourself. The whole purpose that you need to do is to give you reason to teach your bot how to do it. That's what you do. The first time round that you need to do this, teach your bot how to, and you don't have to do it a second time. That's it. That's the whole key to this game. Many gamers that I watch program only when they have to. Why would you play this game if you program only when you don't have another choice? They avoid it. They'd much rather cut down 10 trees themselves before they tell a bot how to do it. It's quicker. Who wants to be quick in this game? That's not what it is about. Now there's my table. And we want to use this. You know what? I need some room here. Okay, because this is part of my wood production here. So you may as well sit here. And you're going to be used to make crude gear. This is my builder. This is my crude gear cutter. I call them all cutter when they make things. I've just gotten used to doing that. So you take a plank, and in this case it's important that you really only ever take one, so that we cannot upset this cycle here in any way. And now this doesn't need until hands empty, because that will only be one step anyway, and you do this until the output of that table is full. Don't produce stacks. Stacks are an alert. Stacks show you that something's gone out of control. That's why you avoid stacks. Now, it may be a good idea to put them all in a box. And that's going to be his job. Crude gear to write. I'm not a very fast typist. It takes time to go and teach step one. But when I'm done, when I'm ready here, that box is finished for me. And that's why you have bots do that for you, so that you can work in parallel. You do one thing while the bot does the other. You know, that's what this game is about. Pick up crude gear until the table is empty. Whatever you find here, pick it up. Now you may not be able to because your hands are already full, but try it anyway. And then you put it in the box until your hands are empty. And try to do that without moving to the storage again. Do that forever, fill the box with crude gear, and we're done. Okay. Now we're ready to make one of these. Whoop, chicken. Make one of these. Crude gear to create. That's part of my sawmill service. And you are the crude gear to blueprint guy. You take from here. Oops. Did I get one? Yeah. throw it on there. Take till your hands are full if you can. Do that until your hands are empty. Here in this whole range. That's easy to set up. Whatever you find here, build it. And there it is, my seed dispenser. And here's a pot of colonist seed. Alright, let's move you away from there. In fact, this is where my private stuff is. Okay. This is so cute. This is such a lovely idea. This is how babies are made. Twist the handle. Out comes a seed. Take that seed and put it in an incubator. Can you build one for me, please? And you will also need some food. So let's teach this guy how to do that. You take one of these sticks until your hands are not empty. And then you whack one of these bushes here. Just here, that'll do. There. Keep doing that. It's great. Alright, and this is something we need. And here's my incubator. And into the incubator goes one colonist seed. And then you can tell at the bottom right there's an empty bar. I was pointing at it with my finger. I'm sorry. Anyway, it needs food. And it needs 5 items or 5 units. 1, 2. An egg is only half a unit. Still one more unit needed. Mushrooms, they are also food. By the way, you can use a stick to dig a hole as well. So, if I had berries now, which I don't, I could stick them in the hole. But for now, I'll add the mushroom to this wonderful tasty mix. And now I brought life into this world. Will I regret it, I wonder? The evolution starts with food and it ends all the way up there with enlightenment. I can check it again here to remove that exclamation mark. And that's all that was for. Okay. Do not use the stick on the little buddy. That's not considered proper. So have that here. Have one more bush for now. This is only to get things started anyway. This is not particularly sensible as a setup, but we're getting there. These 2 items, they can actually go outside this area here, because no bot is ever going to use them. That's for me and for me only. But we urgently need another crate, if you please. And this guy will now collect berries and bring them to the crate. You do this until your hands are full if you can. And make sure that the area includes every tile so on the fringe around the bush, because that's where the berries drop. Okay. And when you found them, you bring them here. Except that box won't be there. Which is why we have this little precaution in here. Make sure you find the box, but try not to look for it if you don't need to. What? No. Whatever. Go. And then, and only then am I allowed to move the box. There you go. I need another one of these, by the way. Right. And you are the berry feeder. Come on. And the berry feeder takes the berry from here and feeds it to the buddy here. I didn't wait for the take a berry here, this one, to finish. And that's why it wasn't recorded properly. Too much in a hurry. There, that is what you're going to do. That was here, wasn't it? Like that. That's my daycare, right? That's where that happens. Ah, off by one. But which one do I change? Decisions. There you go. Okay. If I place you, there's still a berry in my hand. If I place you here, and I use you as a target, then all areas will be placed correctly immediately anyway. Now this box goes here, and this bot is Mr. World to Crate. He picks up this and he puts it in there. This is where you find it. Fill your hands if you can. Empty them. Try to do it quick if you can. Ah! Missed it twice, sorry. Too much in a hurry. Not bad. And you are the one I usually call a hardcore science. That's what you have. You take from here and you throw in there, and you take until your hands are full, if you can, and you add until your hands are empty. Again, preferably like that. There. And with this short distance for him, and a backup here in the crate, he can keep this lab going quite fast. There's a break whenever he fetches the next set here. But then they're not coming in quite so fast anyway. I don't produce enough food yet. He's not producing much work for that reason. But the entire cycle is now established. And we're half done with the first science project here. That's not too bad. And at this time, someone here runs out of juice. That's one thing I was waiting for. I need to train a new wind-up bot, and I need someone waiting for a wind-up to teach this guy here. What I'd like to do is extend this downwards all the way to where the daycare center is. Do that forever. Okay, and try to remember that. Like this. And this is when I realize I need to see a bit more of this world here. Let's open this up a bit. Okay. It's not too bad. Alright, berry to crate and the berry whacker. You guys are farmers. And crude gear to blueprint, you are a builder. Heart for science and the feeder, you're both childcare. The wind-up is another helper, and worth to crate is part of this Children for Science project here. That doesn't look too bad. Okay, I could build a big berry farm now, but I don't want to. I'd much rather use my time now to open a second food source and have more than one run in parallel. So I'm going to train this bot here as my mushroom harvester. I think I'll keep it at that. And you, sir, are going to fetch a spade until your hands are not empty. And then you dig up a mushroom. Alright, and you do that. There isn't any more here except those two. Yeah. Never mind. Get them. Do this like forever. And there's my first science finished. And we can do fish, and we have a hammer, and we can make blades. That's a lot of possibilities. The next science project requires one plank. You'll find that when you go here and select the science project, or you open the book and find the explanation there. 1 plank. Make sure the lab keeps doing stuff. Even though we're so slow here, this is already producing more inventions that I can make use of so quickly here. Anyway, we've got plenty of mushrooms now, which means we need a crate to stick them in. So you're Mr. Mushroom to crate. Select all of those here, gather them all here. Alright, do this until your hands are full. If you can't, now the crate is ready. That's why I'm not trying to rush this, because the bots on the other end need a moment to make the crate. And this is still much better than making 100 crates in advance. Why don't people understand this? Okay, I want you, I'd say here. And he's going to be my mushroom digger. This guy will dig holes. With this spade that he can find there. Not forever, but until his hands are not empty. Okay. You dig your holes. Not in the forest, but here. All the way to there. That's something I tried earlier that had some appeal. Okay. There you go. Do this forever. Alright. And then we have a mushroom planter. And you, sir, take from this box and stick in that hole, except your area is much smaller than you may think. It's this 3x3 field here. That's for the mushrooms. Take until your hands are full, if you can. Empty your hands. Do that forever. Right. And now I can tell this mushroom harvester that he can stop when the mushroom box is full. But until then, he can now harvest mushrooms here. Actually only a 3x3 field here. And the mushroom to crate guy. He won't have much luck in that field, but here in this 5x5 he can find all the mushrooms you could ever dream of. Sorry about that. Right. And now we've got a nice cycle for mushrooms. And what's important about mushrooms is that you need to replant them. So this crate here is for my planter. I'm not going to empty this here for any other purpose than planting, except I will skim a little bit off the top, and that's for eating. You can all go into the farming department here, and you take from this crate here, and you take until your hands are full. And you add it to this box. And you do that until your hands are empty. And go look for the box again if your hands aren't empty, but you missed it here. And you do all of this until this planter's box is not empty, not full. I'm sorry. Yeah. Take the upper 3 mushrooms, so that instead of 25 it only holds 22 then. And that's what you transfer to the other box. And when this is full again, take 3 and bring in there. This is a great system to provide mushroom as a food and guaranteeing that you can always plant mushroom. So you're my mushroom shuttle. He's not going to do much for now. He's still part of the farming service, and you are the mushroom feeder. Take one from here, feed it to this guy. Take until your hands are full if you can, feed them until your hands are empty again. Ah, he's still off by 1, I see. This buddy's living quarters here. Okay. Done. That's where you should sit. Right. It will take a moment for this second food source to get going. But the preparation is all up now. In a moment this is going to burn, and then we have a little more food coming in here. The remaining holes here, someone is not making any holes anymore. The remaining ones were for my apple tree. I wonder. Oh yes, he's still busy. Bushes and apples here, maybe. That's a difficult one now. This is for the mushrooms anyway. Over up to here. Right, and this is for the trees. So, we don't have any mushrooms yet. Yes, we have. What's with the mushroom planter? I must have offset his work area. There you are. Yes, I have. This is where the mushrooms go. Always better to paint this stuff in. It really helps. Okay, that's mushroom. Okay. And this, I figured, is for my apple trees, but actually that's enough. It's all the apples I'm ever going to need. Makes this an area for berries here. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Okay, so I need another one of these workbenches. And I don't think I have anyone carrying stick. Oh yes, I do. I do. There's my workbench. So this is now my hammer. Yeah, maker. I call him cutter too because all my makers are now cutters. He's cutting a hammer from bits and pieces. I didn't mean for him to set up the recipe because that is not going to change anyway. Please. I meant to move this table first. Yeah, not now, of course not, but now. There. Did it. Hooray. You. Take a poke. Oh, damn it. Crazy. Too much in a hurry for no reason whatsoever. Now, slowly take one of these. So much easier when you do it slow. And one of those. And there's the hammer. And always make sure that you only take one. Or else, if I stop you in the middle of a cycle and I restart you, I would upset all this system here. That's why this is good. No, you stay there, but add until that workstation is full. One hammer. Now I need one crate for the hammer. And you are the one who takes a hammer to a crate. That's what you do. Find the hammer here. Do this only until your hands are not empty. Stick it in the crate. Repeat this until... Oh, no, not empty. There. Until there's one hammer in there. Keep doing that. There. And this hammer moves, well, here somewhere. Maybe here. And can I have another crate, please, for apples? We're going to get some very soon. Now, the hammer to crate guy, he's now blocking my output. So I need to call him away from there and then restart him. Or else my next bot is not going to be made. There he is. And he is the apple clubber. And he will take this hammer and hammer an apple tree. So he's going to find his apple trees down here. Actually, only there. Do this until your hands are full. Yeah, they would be with a single tool. I prefer not empty because sometimes you use things like sticks. And with a stick you could carry more than one. And that might upset things occasionally. Yeah, that's it. Actually, no, not quite. You do this until this freshly made crate is full. And now you do. Time to fill the crate. And that's what he is going to do. I'm still holding on to that hammer. I didn't give it to the other guy. All apples, even from that tree here. For now, all of them in there. Right, and I use these apples to plant new trees. I'll throw this stick in the forest. I'll find a stone to cut this apple tree. And that one knife I should have. Because somehow it was cute that this pattern was slightly offset here. There was something nice about that. Well, well, well. Time to make all sorts of things. Yeah, make that first. Sorry, make one of these. Oh, and we need... damn it. Very urgent, very urgent. I need one of those made. I'll make it down here where the stones are. So, apple to crate and apple clubber. You guys, you're part of the farmers. Hammer to crate is tool time stuff. And you are my blade cutter. Say when you're ready, and then you take one stone. Oh, the log builders aren't coming here. Alright, yes, I know, I understand. My building area doesn't quite reach. There you go. Blade cutter. You take that until... no, nothing. As is. You switch this to blade, except you don't need to. You just throw the stone on there. Repeat this until the output of that table is full. Do that forever. There. And now that the one is complete, I can tell you to carry 2 stones each time and place both on the table. And now I can move this workbench where I wanted it to be. And then I can take this one blade and go to my science station, turn on project number 3, add the blade. Science is rolling, all fine. I've also got some food waiting here now. What about apples? Apples aren't there yet, but berries are also slow, but there are some leftover berries now. That's good. I'll take those two and start a berry farm here. Oh, and you are now someone I need early. Actually, I waited way too long for you. You're my Mr. Clean. You're the guy for all sorts of jobs. And right now, your job is to fetch one of these and break this to pieces. There. Do this until your hands are not empty, well, including the move, of course. And do all of that. I'm sorry. Whatever. That's basically it, right? You've got the tool? Yes. Do it. Now, let's go to my stone to crate guy here. Stop. Your range has now changed. You take the stones from here as well. And that's it. Do it. I'm sorry, you've got to go. You can stay though. Yeah. Right. The digger, the mushroom digger, who's currently digging more holes than just in the mushroom area. He's getting in a bigger task now. You extend your range all the way to there. Right. Mushrooms aren't happening anyway, so you may as well help me here while I steal berries that I stick into holes here. Maybe I should start feeding mushrooms, or am I? I am. There's my mushroom feeder. Why is he not doing anything? Blade Cutter is a tool guy. Mr. Clean is one of the helpers. What's with the mushroom feeder? What do you mean you don't find a colonist? Did I move the colonist at the wrong moment or what? Well, he's kind of hungry. He's not that hungry. I thought he was about to beat up the little colonist. That looked really dangerous for a moment. Yeah, that's why these bushes have to go. I want them here. This is all a bit cramped here, but that's only a beginning, you know, it's only a small setup to get things started. But it's much nicer to have various food sources in small amounts up and running, and my science is going quite well here. rather than one big field of one item, you know. And then I can use this to build proper fields elsewhere later, if I want to. Now he's helping with the food, and apples are now coming as well, but I need them because we need to plant apple trees. I think I'll leave that one other tree in the middle, just for looks. All right. Oh, there are three more holes. One for here. 2, 3. Great stuff. Well, that's a good apple supply now. Very good. You'll be surprised how much you can do with this here. Absolutely amazing. Alright, now maybe we can afford a second child. Hey, nomadic lander, guten Tag, hallo, hi. Did you find inspiration in what I showed yesterday, or did I maybe spoil it for you? With my here's how you do it, kind of. Two apples, yes. There's baby number 2. Oh, you were feeling ill later. Yes, I felt that might have been the case. When you didn't respond anymore, when you didn't write anything anymore, I felt that you might have either fallen asleep by then or not feeling too well. I hope you're okay today. Let me see, this is, oh yeah, this is 1 hour in from where I left yesterday. You see that everything I do is very small, but all interlocking quite well. No need to apologize, absolutely not. No, seriously, I thought you were tired when I even started this, and yeah, small is efficient. That's what I'm trying to demonstrate with this layout here. That's exactly what I want to demonstrate with this. It's so much more efficient. It's so much easier to keep control of everyone and everything and ensure that they're all doing what they're supposed to. And I don't do anything myself. That gives me all the time in the world to observe what's happening here and see if I can improve on things or just move this freshly made table out of the way. I should expand in this direction now. Like here, that's not a bad idea. This is where we make buckets this time, and you are my bucket cutter. It's tempting to call him the bucket kicker, but all my makers are cutters because the first guy cut planks and that's how it happened. Take till your hands are full and add until your hands are empty. Do that once. There's my first bucket, and from now on you take 2 planks because you cannot carry 4. But if you carry 2 and do that twice, you can keep doing this until that output is full. And do that forever. And now I need a crate to put a bucket in. Can I have these, please? Thank you. Barry Whacker. You find your bushes up here now. Yeah, this is where they are. You can still use those as well if you want to, but the ones up there on top, they are the ones that count. And if you listen very carefully, you can hear them count. 1, 2... I'm sorry. Record. Ah! This is what we need. This doesn't matter nearly as much. So, that'll do. And that means that this guy is not allowed to beat this bush, because berries from this bush might fall too far and we wouldn't find them. No, this is not bad. Give me those. Yeah, too bad. You're too slow, mate. Oh, okay. Didn't say anything. Better go and plant some then. Too late. These are mine. I'm poised. I'll get them. You just wait. There they are. Well, there they are. Yeah. We're getting there. I don't have an apple feeder yet. Bucket cutter is he? Oh, here's my bucket to crate guy. That again is important. I want to take the bucket off this table and into a box. Off this table until I have one in my hands, and all of this until the box is not empty forever. And you can sit here for now because I don't know yet where I'm going to need you. I know I'm going to need more workbenches, so you guys make one for me. Where? There should be berries here somewhere. Yeah, you know where they are. Of course you do. Nope, not fast enough. Mine. All mine. Hit it. There, mine. Ha, gotcha. Right. When I've got my 3 rows of 4, and I've got my 12 berry bushes here, that should keep the whacker busy. And he'll rarely ever have a reason to visit these bushes after them. Very rarely. Mushrooms aren't coming in for some reason. Why did you stop? What about my mushroom harvester here? Oh! There's one loop missing, the forever loop. Oh, I see. That's why mushrooms have dried up. But fortunately, the feeder could not drain this box here. It still has 18 items in it. Ah. That way I can always replant. Ah, that's unfortunate. With all these stones on it. I cannot reach the hole. But now I could. Whoa, no, don't. Ow! I planted the wrong item here. Oh no, I put a tree right bang in the middle of this. Well, I kind of like that though. Looks better. Still, that was careless. Right. Ouch. Are you hitting me? How dare you? There's one. Yeah. Great, now I've got my bushes here. And one tree in the middle, just for the fun of it, just like here. Right. And the next food source is my favorite, fishing. That is a bit more demanding, and that makes it great fun. I only read your sentence now. I did that yesterday evening, and I have no idea what you're talking about because I don't know what that referred to. I cannot rewind mentally and remember what this might relate to. Do I have an apple feeder? No, I don't. That's something I was thinking about earlier. That's now your job. Apple feeder. Here. Ow! Please. Take an apple. Feed it to him. Take until your hands are full. If you can, and feed until your hands are empty. Have this apple to begin with. No, I didn't lick it. It's perfectly clean. Now don't be stupid. Oh, planting the wrong plant. Yes. Yeah, that's an easy one, isn't it? I'll leave it for now. I think this is cute. These are not permanent fields anyway, but they will keep everything going now for quite a while. Because I have 3 of these, and altogether they provide plenty of food now. There, crude shears, crude flail, hoe and scythe, and a lot more research now available. And now the next one is robotics. Yes. And for that, I need 1 tree seed. And that's when things get interesting. With better bots, I can set up my wind-up areas different. And that's when I can spread out with everything. That's where I rearrange my whole setup here to an extent. There's a crude workbench here without a recipe, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. Yeah, hoe and flail. Flail, of course, will be an interesting one. Should I do that first to get the berry guy going? I'm really keen on the fishing stick now. Actually, first of all, I need my own crude backpack. Of course I do. 1 plank in the backpack and 2 poles. 1, 2, and that, and 1, 2, 8, 2, 3, 4 more planks. And there's my backpack upgrade. That really helps. Now I can carry 3 different items. Okay, and now you're the fishing stick thingy. And to make a fishing stick, all I need is a pole. So you're the fishing stick cutter. You take a pole and you cut some grooves into the pole and you sharpen the end. Now that makes a fine fishing stick. There you go. Don't overdo it. Only ever take 1 pole at a time and make 1 stick until the output here is full. Do that forever. And now you give me 1 of these crates again. There. And that's your task. Fishing stick to crate. Okay. Almost. What do I prefer? I really don't know. Anyway, your task is to go to that table when you can find it. I can't, but you can. Take the fishing stick from there. And this is the box. We just made it for you this very moment. Take 1 stick and 1 only. Put that in the box until that box is not empty, because there is 1 stick in there. That's all the fishing sticks we're going to need in here. Great. Both are the tool time team. Now, that's my box for the fishing stick. And this is going to move near the water. This is where we do the fishing. Apple feeder. You, by the way, are one of these childcare guys, and no new bot is being made, because this year the move the stick into the box guy, well, he's currently not doing anything. He has no reason to do anything. But I've got this Mr. Clean here, who has nothing to do. You give me your tool first of all, thank you. That goes back in the box. And you're now my fisherman. I know, you have a lot to learn. This is quite different from your previous assignment, yes, but you'll find it very fulfilling. Go to this crate here. You're watching, are you? Go to this crate, take a stick. Only one. And then you stick the stick here in the water, like this. Keep doing that. I bet you're really good at this. Let me see. And out comes a fish when you're lucky. Not always, but there may be a fish. I didn't expect one to show up so soon. Looks like we need a crate for the fish. And me taking this one fishing stick activated the delivery boy to get another fishing stick, and that's why you freed this output slot from my workbench here, and that's why the next bot has been made. And he is now the fish to crate guy. He's going to pick up a fish like this, or wherever you find him here. We are not quite sure where he's fishing, but roughly in this area. Alright, and then you put that fish in a crate, one like this. And you do this until your hands are full, or if you can't find any, and then you do that until your hands are empty, and you try to empty your hands without moving to the storage, and you do all that forever. I'll make your job easier by moving the fish box somewhere here. Yeah, that'll do. Nearby. And that's that. And to me, fishing is like farming. It's all about food. It's a fish farm, actually. Yeah, this. Already someone's run out of power here, but that's okay. I don't need so many fish. I was only establishing this here. We make use of it in a minute. But first of all, I need a crate with blades in it. I only make a single blade at the moment. I'm not storing them yet, but I should now. So, I think he's my fishmonger. I wonder. His glorious job is to take out one fish and place it here. Where he's going to steal it, of course. That's all right. That's only half your job anyway. And the fish to crate guy. He'll only look for fish here. Probably one tile next to the water, but no further. Exactly. That's where you find your fish. Okay. You do what I just taught you. Does that work? It does. And now this guy, well, first of all, he takes blade to crate. That's his job. And how many blades do I need in that crate? Do I want to fill it? This is silly. This is silly. Let's have one in there. That's actually enough. So like that. Take one, put it in there. Do nothing. Yeah. Crate goes here. For now. And he's kind of a cook. Okay, he takes the blade from this box until his hands are not empty. Take one blade, not more. And then, where's that little fishy? There, down there. That's what you apply your blade to. There you go. You do that forever. And you only do that to any fish here on this very square right here. That's where you do this. Here's my blade. That's very useful for this. And now we have the better bots. And that's great. That means I stop my bot making team now. Right now. Right, but first of all I need another crate. All the other things we need later. For now I need another crate Or you know what, I may as well order my first spot making table right now. Of course that slows this one down now, because I now have stuff delivered to both sides. Yeah, all the logs go here now. No, we're done with this box. Very good. Okay, this is where my finished fish product goes. This box here. And that's also the fishmonger's job. He drops whatever is here. He then picks up that new stuff that we just made. There it is, in the middle of him. Difficult to find, but I just had it. There. This is what you pick up. Find the nearest sashimi. Well, maybe... I'm not sure if it always lands in the same place. I believe it does, but there's no harm in this. That's the safe bet. And then you put that in here. And that you keep doing. Take out a fish, drop it here. Now you're trying to find the sashimi, which isn't there yet, but it's being made. Pick up the sashimi when it's finished, put it in the box, and now you get the next fish. That way I don't get a pile of fish here. That should do the trick. All established now. My entire fishing... Oh, wrong button. I meant to reset the rotation. Right. And there's my first table for pot making. Don't you just love it? I also need another one of these workbenches, if you please. Right. Pot engineer number 1. The recipe for this one is going to be the Mark 1 head. And you can do this. It's not so different from your previous assignment. You take one plank, to this table, and one seed, to this table, one plank only. If you're already holding one, don't try to fetch a second. Same goes for the seed. Never more than one. Do this until the output of this bench is full, forever. There you are. Now this here, this bench needs one pole to finish the last spot. Now I can take that bench over here and say this is where we make the final butts. This is how the head is made. And this here is for my floppy disk. I could make it on a smaller workbench too, but we also make shears eventually, so... What? It's very simple. One pole in the backpack, one plank in the backpack, and one seed. And the same again. 1, 2. Vincent! Warte mal, bis ich soweit bin. Huh? Wait your turn, Vincent, please. Right. This is great for copying wind-up programs. Where are you? You stop. Okay, and you come and see me here. Good. Now, with Control and left click, I transfer the program onto the floppy disk, which now has the same name. I can go up again. Very useful, this. Now I can make wind-up bots here. I've got 2 more spare bots here that I could use for this. You see? You come and see me here. I no longer need a dead bot to train you. I've got a floppy disk now. Control, right click. Now you know how to wind up a bot. And I'll assign a new area to your job here. There you go. Enjoy. It's not going to stay like that. This is only a very short-lived situation. But it's quite useful for now to make these 2 guys wind-up bots. Come to me. I'll step aside a little bit. I'll teach you how to do it. And I'll show you that you find your area, let's say here. We extend the double coverage here. Check. That's certainly quite useful to keep us going just for now. And that's it for this floppy disk. Floppy disk can be stowed away here next to my tower of achievements for later use. Thank you very much. Okay, we're making bot heads. Beavis and... we're not making yet Beavis, but we're making the bot head. Let's make another one of these tables. Patience. I should have ordered this earlier, slightly in advance. That would have been smart. I'll do that with the next one. In fact, I'll do it right now. Here, make table number 3, please. One more pole, there you go. But don't order them both simultaneously, or you'll wait for both of them even longer, because then they they distribute their work between the 2, and that will only slow you down. Head, so that is the body. My bot engineer number 1, by the way, he's now the Mark 1 head maker. Sorry about the noise. Use Mark 1 body maker. Forget what you did until then. Get one pole and 2 planks. Don't record the second. Plank goes on here. Don't record the second. So, you take from there, you take until ends are not empty, you take 1, you add to the workbench, and then you take from the plank storage times 2, and you add that until your hands are empty. And you do all that until that is full. I cannot afford the safety measure here. That has to go. Right, but you make bodies. And there's my table number 3. And this is when I order table number 4. This is best. There you go. And this is for the drive. And making the drive requires more memory. Mark 1 drive maker. Forget your old stuff. Get 1 log. Get 1 plank. Get 1 pole. And that's where the memory is already full. But we want to repeat this until that table is full, and repeat that forever. So let's stop him here. Wait for the next table to make a memory upgrade for him. Do I really want to do that? I've got 2 choices here. I can either upgrade his memory or give him the better head. I think this is the better choice. Where is he now? Body, no. Drive maker, that's you. Try this head on. Oops, drive maker. Oh, and that should be capital. Like that, right? And you still have some memory free now. There you go. Seems to work a treat, but this isn't. What are you holding a tree seed for? That's wrong. Give me that wrong tree seed here. Why were you out of step? In spite of all my safety precautions. Not very convincing, my system, is it? Well, there you go. Okay, I need 3 more crates. 1, 2, 3. This is a mess. This has to change. I don't like this anymore. Okay, they're producing WoW like crazy because we're not doing anything here. Oh no, this is a typical alert. Piles of something mean something's gone wrong. And what has gone wrong? This. I've neglected this. That is a classic mistake. I wonder if they catch up in time here. I wonder if this is reduced again. So I'm not going to make the third. Yes, I am. With the third child, I get the sign, and the sign makes organizing stuff so much easier. There are my 3 crates. That's good. I think I'll put them here for now. Outside. At least at the beginning I will use them myself. And this is for the body parts that I get when I swap them out. Here's my Mark 0 head. Alright, if I now take one of these wind-up bots here. And I call him to me. I can swap out his wheelbase and his head. With the wheelbase, it can last longer and he can reach the next target faster. And with the head, he can now scan a much bigger area of 17 by 17 squares. And this is what I'm after. Right, for now, that'll do. Yeah, go on. 17 by 17. This is the menu I meant. 17 times 2 is 34. That will be 4 quadrants of 17 by 17. I want this included and then some on that side as well. I want to go all the way to here where my research is. Do I want to go up a bit? Maybe. No, I want to come down here. That's what I want to do. I want to include all of that. Yes. So 17 on top is 51. That is the range I'm interested in. This is what I want covered by various spots. And this double coverage area, that can now be deleted. That is not necessary anymore. Now let's organize these wind-up bots properly. Yeah. He's almost there, but not quite. Okay, no. I didn't mean to move here. Bollocks. I meant to grab this and shift it right into that corner. That's that. Um, yes. Stop you. Find my floppy disk. That's not you. Where are you, wind-up boy? Come to me, please. That's easier. There. That's your new program now. No, it's not. Ah! Ah. Oh, man. I meant to read his program, not write it. Enlarge the search area. There. Stop him. Control left click. Now I've got it on my floppy disk and you can do your business. And now I can stop you. And tell you to come here. While I tidy up a bit. Sorry, I wish you didn't have to see this, but well, this is what's gonna happen to you too now. Feeling refreshed? Feeling smarter maybe? No? No difference, you say? I'm so sorry. Now, you are for the lower half here, let's say. That's number 2. Done. Go. Number 3, stop. According to me. Change this program. Change his head. Change his base. Redefine his area. What else? That's it. Do it. Move. Right. Wind up bot number 4. Shut up. Come to me. Learn a brand new way of winding up bots. Yep, that seems about right. Stop you there. Only I could tell. Oh, there you are. Okay. Your head. Your base. Go to work. Pretty good. So these 4 wind-up boards here, that, and that, they will cover this much. And you come and see me now. Alright. You too have a new head, and a new wheelbase. and a brand new program. And your work area. Oh, I didn't transfer the program properly. Ooh, that's dangerous. Okay, let's say we're only 17 wired here. Oh no. Ah, this is 17. Half of that. Eight or 9. This is where that goes. Check. Go. You cover that much. This is now double. That'll do for now. That's where most of the action is anyway. And if any bot dies anywhere out here, I'll make one wind up to extend the range to that much. Right, and about this, that was of course too much. That's 34 plus 8, 42, the famous. Yeah, that's the half extra bit that I get when they overlap. Yay. You know, when I add one more here, beginning here, that will reach all the way to there, to that fringe here. Yeah, that's good. That'll keep him busy for a while. He's being wound up. Oh, now the fishmonger is part of this farming business. That's that. Blade to crate is part of the tool time. Sashimi cook. Cook is already childcare for me. A wind-up bot. Ah. A wind-up bot that doesn't know what to do and where to go. What a poor sod. You stop and come and see me here. Yeah. This is your program. And this is your head. And that's your wheelbase. Hey, come on. Do you already have one of these? No way. Oh, you're not... Why are you holding that head, by the way? That is wrong. Give me that. Did I not press the control key properly? I did not. That's why that went wrong. Okay. Probably press the shift key or Windows keys instead of control. That's what that was. Okay, now your area. Yeah, there's the wrong thing on the floppy disk. Anyway, your area would then, for instance, be up here. Or down here, because that is where we need it right now. That's where we need double coverage at the moment. Yeah, you go in that team as well, and I can tell how these areas overlap and how they cover quite nicely what I need. Yay! We have 15 of these, not bad. Not bad. Now, we can also make another one of these workbenches here. And how's the wolf coming here? Look at that. Not bad. We managed to use up all the work that these two spit out. Okay, now that is indeed a good enough reason. Ooh, okay. Fair enough. Give me 2 of those then. 1 for the research station. And 1 for this. And the floppy disk goes back here. Oh, anywhere there. 1, 2, 3, 4. All in here. And there's our 3rd child. And now, well, we can still do this, but that's nothing new. We should do that now, just 1, just to make it. And same with this, I guess. Make 1. And here we have the hut. Yeah. Make 1 of those as well, if you can. Right. Okay. This is going smooth. We have apples to feed, and we have berries, and I wonder if I should move you here as well. So we've got all the food sources nearby. Right, all in one line now. That's nice. Yeah. He's not very effective at fishing, and the reason for that is that he doesn't have bait fish. We need to make some bait fish for him. To make that, pull you out a bit here. To make that, we need to make one of these nets with 1 pole and 5 planks. And that's a bit unfortunate. This kind of guy here I'll select him. Yeah, a little wind-up guy. I was here long before you. Anyway, if you check this arrow here, you can tell what capacity this bot has, and he has only 1 backpack slot, which is a bit annoying, because we need 6 items altogether for the fishing net. And because of that, I want a backpack upgrade for this bot. That's what I want. This one here. And to make one of those, well, that doesn't take much. 1 pole and 3 planks, but it's good to have a backpack, isn't it? So I don't need much of a brain. I don't need much of a drive either. But a strong body would be good. You're out of sequence as well. Why are you out of sequence? You need to check what you're doing. Something's wrong about you. One pole, okay. You need 2 planks, and you get 2 planks from there, I see. Give me that plank, that is one too many. Now the sequence is restored. Okay, anyway, I just made this funny looking guy here. And he's the Mark 1 pack maker. Oh, fit it all in. Not bad. You take 1 pole. And if I press Q and don't click on this field here to store it, this bot can actually remember that you can do this too. And now we need 3 planks. You take from there times 3. I do the same without you looking. Right. And then you add the planks to the table until your hands are empty. Don't look. And then you retrieve the pole, add that as well. Repeat all of this until that output is full forever. Nothing much to do for you now until I take this upgrade and use it for this strong guy here. You're now the fishnet maker. Cutter. Because they all cut. Record. 1 pole. In the backpack. 1 plank. In the backpack. And 4 more planks. One plank until your hands are empty. Retrieve what you have in the backpack. Add that. Do that twice. Better do this until your backpack is empty. Do all of this until that table is full. Do that forever, and we need a lot more memory for this. Okay, so I guess this will be the better head for you. And that may still be insufficient. Yes, it is. So let's have another one of these bot workshop tables here. Can you build it here, or is that too far outside of your range? The memory doesn't need much, does it? He's ready. He can go into his shop here. Oh, and I need to finish my fishnet here. There's still 3 planks missing. Complete the cycle. Okay. This is all in the way. I will need another crate here for fishnet. This is all out of control here, completely. Oh my god, Barry Wrecker, stop. Why did no one tell you to hold it? Because he was the first one I trained and I didn't have much to work with. But you stop when that box here is full. Incredible how much food we have here. There you come. You're not quite keeping up anymore. But that's going to change when we have the bigger hearts. They are slower to produce and actually good enough as it is now. There's so much I haven't used yet from all the inventions. Oh, there's that table. That's good. I need you now. And here's where we make those memory upgrades. 2 poles, 2 seeds. Now that really is a job for a stupid guy here. You know what? Yeah, that berry collector. Berry to crate. Come and see me here. I've got something for you. In fact, come here. Feel strong. Right. Because I need this. For memory maker, that's quite enough for him. There you go. 1 pole. 1 tree seed. Repeat until that is full forever. Join the team. Any moment now. Not much longer. There's my memory. And here's my... Where's my fishnet guy? Oh, here you are. Of course you are. You have some extra memory now. Oh. Bit big-headed, are you? And now you can make a fishnet. Ooh, and all the science projects are finished. Which means we now need to upgrade this station. There's very little room for that here. Cannot make signs yet. I should be able to. No. What's missing? Why don't I have signs? You come here. You are for this fishnet. And I want that apple to crate guy to carry more, so you stop, come here, give me your body. Very good. That goes on there. You go collect your apples again, as if nothing had happened. Don't tell anybody what we did. And that you sold your body to me. No, he is Mr. Fishnet to crate. That's good. You take this and drop it in there. You take until your hands are not empty. You do all of it until the crate is not empty. So, nothing much to do. He made one fresh fishnet, I hope. Yes. Now we can move this crate here. Or say here maybe. Okay, that's that. And I need a crate for bait fish. And we need to make a pot for some better food. And I want to know why I don't have signs yet. What's missing? Colonization level 1. Is it about the tools? Do I need to make one more pick? That's what's holding me back. Yes. So basically, if I take this pick out of the box, tool number 10 will be made. I can throw it back in, because this chain of events is now started, and now he's making another pick. Number 9 goes in the crate. Number 10 is now finished. I get my commemorative slab for this. And this is done, and that is done. Now I get the tutorials for the small orchard. A whole new set of plants to complete. Oh my god. Apples planted and all sorts of things. Well, I'm slightly ahead of you here. This I already did before you open it up. This I did. Yes, and now with the colonization level finished. Now I get the Wonder and the crude scooter and the signs and the baseball cap and all this. Yes, finally. Okay, that's a downside to my method, that the pickaxe number 10 is made so late. There's just no need for it any earlier. Yeah, and now comes all this. Thank you very much. And that. And another slab. Anything else? Good. Fishnet cutter, that's a tool maker, and fishnet to crate is also part of my tool service. Good stuff. And now this table is for sign making. This is important now. Right, one stone and one... No. Two planks and one pole. That's more like it. And we're now going to use these bots. Come on. And that is what you're going to be, by the way. Yeah. Bot assembler. And that's that. And for that you need a little bit of... you need an extra backpack. So you can do what I just did. Right. And with this... No. That's not what you meant to learn. You're supposed to learn this. Take a head. Stow it. Take one of these. Stow that as well. And take a wheelbase. And then put it back. Retrieve. Put it back. Retrieve. Put it back. Yeah. Actually, we could just pretend that we retrieve every time until the backpack is empty. Now that way I could now say here, do this until the output is full, and then repeat forever. Now we're still short of memory. Who would have thought? Yeah, have some more brain power for this simple task. Really, yeah. But then without extra, I can copy this and have one on top. So this is now tidy. Nothing to do for you. That's it. But now I always have a bot ready and waiting again. Zoltanis, hello. Thanks for dropping in. Hi. I hope it wasn't too long ago that you said hello. I'm not very good at keeping an eye on my chat, unfortunately. Do you know this game? Do you know Autonauts? Do you like it? So you're now the sign maker. Give us a sign. Get one pole. Stow it. Get 2 planks. Times 2, there it is. Add the plank until your hands are empty. Retrieve the pole, add that. Do all this until the table is full. Oh, you've written a lot more. Wait a minute. Can you make signs now? Yes, you can. Great. A big fan, looking forward to the Autonauts vs. Pirates. Yeah, me too. This is like me getting in shape again before the pirates come, so I don't I don't stink too badly. Alright, now we've got a sign, and this is now where my constructors will work. So this sign is for my construction. I'm not going to link the area, I'm going to make the area as big as possible, and for now that area includes my lab. It doesn't really matter where we place this, does it? Not for now anyway. Now, builder, all of you. Not too many yet, fortunately. Your new assignment here is whatever this sign says. Now, before I continue, we need to activate the upgrade here. Log to blueprint. Stop record. This is where you find your construction. From now on you go. Go. When I'm done with this, I'll have another look at the chat and see what else you've said. It's warm in here, and when it's warm, my brain is like full of glue, or I don't know. It's not working very well. But with luck, I didn't miss one. Looking good. All assigned to the same area. And my lab is already... No, not yet. No. They're still busy. Good. You fully include this, right? Yes. What about my poles? Oh. You died up there and no one came to wind you up? No one came to wind you up? What's this? Okay. Looks like we're short of a wind-up bot here. No, there he comes. Still, I should make one more. Just to be on the safe side. So you reach all the way to here. Or should I have one down here maybe? No. Well, soon, yes, when I move my construction site here, which I'm planning to do. Decisions. Do I have my floppy disk? Yes. Okay. You are that new guy, right? Yes, you are. So let's teach you something. Do I want to cover this better? Yeah, it seems like I'm running out here, doesn't it? So 8, and then the remaining bit here. And now That's that. Yeah, they meet here, so we have double coverage here in this section now, and down here. That's pretty good. I do want to remember this though. 51. Yes, of course, yes. Yeah, perfect fit. Okay, good. My favorite bit of bot script. Okay. One of my favorites, simple one, is let's say this here. No. Here, the tool delivery guys. The blade. Where's the blade? There's the blade guy. I've got to stop him to stop the noise. He takes one blade from the workbench, wherever that is, somewhere in this mess here, and carries that to this crate. He makes sure that he doesn't grab two by accident here. I only take one when the hands are not empty, until the hands are not empty. Because sometimes you stop him in the middle of doing something and restart him, and then he may already be holding a blade and you want to prevent him from taking a second one, which might upset your cycle. That's why I'm saying only do this until your hands are not empty, and then you go to the storage and add the blade to it, and you do this until the storage is not empty. That is a principle I have a lot here. This blade box holds one blade only. My pickaxe box holds one pickaxe. The same with these crates, axe and spade. They all hold only one item. That's all I need, you know. But the axe and spade box here, they are both close to where these tools are needed, close to the forest. So when my woodcutter breaks his axe, he can fetch a new one very quickly. He's not held back from work for very long, you know, he can do his business. The moment this box is empty, my delivery guy goes to this workbench. Wait, here, this one. That's another kind of favorite code. Where's the spade to crate guy? Yes, here. Stop him for a sec. He goes to this table and switches the recipe to spade. And then he takes the spade that's already been made and carries that to the box and puts one in there until there's one in the box. And no more. With the recipe changed, the tool maker realizes that there's no more spades here on the output, so he'll make one fresh one. He makes the tool until this workbench is full. Take one stick and only one, put that on the workbench. Take one stone and not more, put that on the workbench, make one tool. So with this setup, I always have one spade, one axe, one pickaxe ready and waiting here at the tool table. I also have one ready and waiting in each box. When the tree cutter breaks his axe, he grabs a new one, the delivery guy goes and orders another axe to be made and fetches this one, brings that back to the crate. There's a fresh tool in the crate again long before any tree cutter needs another axe. I've got 3 guys using the spades from this box. I should actually move the box down here now, closer to where they're needed. So the mushroom guy, mushroom digger, he's using the spades from this box. The guy who digs the hole for planting new mushrooms, he's getting the spade from here. I should really move the spade box down here to speed that up even more. And still, they're all keeping up. There's always a tool ready and waiting. I hate waste. I hate these big stacks of everything. I don't pile pallets. When my production is running smooth, I don't need 3 pallets full of logs. I just need the logs coming in. When I take them out, I want the fresh one come in. I want this production to run fluently here and provide me with wood all the time. That's basically my favorite bit of scripting, this kind of script, this type. Keeping everything tight, keep it under control, keep it small. That, in my opinion, is where the fun is. Alright, let's see. I'm still holding on to the floppy disk. Go away. Lovely, you say. Oh, you realize why this is good and what this is about. I'm not one of these mega base guys. It has little appeal to me somehow. There's so much more you can do with this game. And for me, it's all about programming. That's what I'm after. I don't do anything myself. Why should I? Not with this game. Yeah, let this be my construction site. It's not a bad idea, is it? 9 by 9. That's now construction. Currently my construction bots are all running into the construction area and then just parking there wherever they happen to be. I have some method to park them on the outside, but that slows them down quite considerably. You can make them walk to this spot first, then look for a blueprint in this area, and only when they find one they step in and add their ingredients, and if they don't find one they step out again and wait here. That looks nice when you line them all up around the construction site, but I haven't done that yet because I haven't decided yet with this game where my construction is going to be. Similar like with the food here, I don't know where I finally have my apple trees and my mushrooms and my berry bushes. But for the beginning, this is all I need. And by keeping it all tied together, I know that my wind-up bots can cover it all and keep everyone working. Most people, when they say, but I always run out of stuff, you look at their layouts and find that all the bots are doing nothing because they're all out of juice or out of tools or in some sort of difficulties. And then they build bigger storage as if that would solve the problem. They enlarge the problem. They make the problem bigger. That is hilarious. Especially at the beginning. You know, you pile up 3 pallets for logs, planks and poles. What happens is that all your logs are converted to planks and all your planks are converted into poles, so you've got a 3 pallet stack full of poles but no planks and no logs because they've all been used up for making poles that you don't need. That kind of thing is silly. But the silliness you see a lot with this game. I keep preaching don't Minecraft in Autonauts, but they all do. Alright, enough preaching for once. But you can probably hear how much I love this game and what I think about it. And this game belongs in every school. It teaches people so much about learning and about thinking and about how things connect. And here's a test. I ordered a crate which I never made. Now I can test my construction site here. Hooray! It's working. Let's make some fish. Weed. We need weed. And a place where we can cultivate some weed. How about I move all of you to the side a little. M for move. I don't know. This doesn't make much sense, yeah. This crate is what? Oh, that's the one with the cogs in it. Yes, that's okay. I can't make up my mind at the moment. Oh, you're not coping here. Because we're not doing anything. Again, when all this burns bright red, especially visible at night, I forgot to order something here. Yeah, always do. Where are my sticks? Sticks? I know I've got sticks. Yeah, I have them. Yeah, it's all very unorganized at the moment. I don't like my own layout here. That has to change, all of it. I'm getting tired. I've been at it now for what? Oh, 2.5 hours. Yeah. You know what? I think I'll take a break. We're quite far. We have our Mark 1 bots. Science is going. Fishing is, well, started, but not being used yet. I think fish is the first food I'll convert to level 1. That way I can keep this one going here until I don't need it anymore. Yeah, that's enough for today. Thank you for dropping in, Soldiers, and watching. Thank you very much. And see you soon. And thanks for saying hello. That always matters to me. That really makes a huge difference when someone actually says hello when watching the stream. Thank you very much. See you. Bye bye. Let's save this. And there's my goodbye screen. That is Vincent. That's the dog you may have heard earlier. But this was a few years ago. He's now 4 years old. He's a bit older. And a great guy. Really good buddy, this dog. Anyway, see you soon. Bye bye.